Welcome back. Today's video is going to be the first update for the Partners in Cream project pan. I really love this project. It is all cream products. This was created by Daylin and Steph Lyons. I will link them in the description box. Check them out. There's also a playlist. Tons of people are doing this. I know a lot of you guys are doing this project pan. I will link the playlist in the description box, and if you do want to join in on this project pan, you can. Everybody is invited. It is all cream products, so any, liquid products. Some people are doing nail polish, makeup, skincare, anything like that. Anything other than really, like powder makeup products. And those are the ones that expire the fastest, which is why we're really trying to use things up. This is a year-long project with monthly updates, and I'm pretty excited because I have 5 things going at a time, and I have 3 empties this month, which means I am gonna roll in 3 new products. Check out my project pan playlist. I've already started a lot of project pans this year, which I'm very, very excited, and let's get into it. Let me show you the products that I have not yet finished, so I will still be working on these. The first one is the Becca Highlighter. This is called Becca Ignite in Passion. It's a liquid highlighter. This is a half fluid ounce, I think. Yes. And this is a really intense liquid highlighter. I have been mixing this in with foundation, and I tried to kind of push this up to see how much was left in there. Then I accidentally spilled some, so I'm not gonna try to do that again. But when I did do that sometime last week, it appeared that I had finished about 1/3 of it, something like that. So I'm gonna keep working on this. I can only use a small amount, even mixed in with foundation, because like I said, this is a very intense highlighter. Definitely gives a glowy look. I have used it also underneath my foundation as well as a highlighter, and I like it for that as well, but I think I prefer to mix it in with foundation. It's a little bit easier to work with like that. I will say this is something that if you put too much on, like on top of your foundation, it can be a little bit difficult to blend and can look a little bit too intense actually, but mixed in with foundation, it is great. So I will still be working on that. The other one that I have not yet finished is apparently a never-ending concealer. This is from Colourpop. It is the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Concealer, and I had this in this project pan last year and I didn't finish it, and I'm still working on it. I have the color Light 45W, and it's pretty much the same as my skin tone. So on the under eye, I do like something a bit more brightening. So I've mentioned before, I do mix this in with a concealer that is a little bit too light for me, which I have several right now. I have several concealers that are either slightly too dark or slightly too light, which I guess works out okay as far as mixing them. So as far as on the under eyes, I have been using this mixed in with another concealer. And also I've been mixing this in with the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Tinted Moisturizer for more coverage because it matches my skin tone. So I can add it in with that tinted moisturizer to give a more medium coverage look, which is kind of what I prefer. But yeah, I like this concealer. And I gotta say, the more I use it, the more I like it. When I got it last year, I thought it was only okay, but it is pretty hydrating. I wouldn't repurchase it though. I mentioned a few videos that I'm not buying from Colourpop anymore, so I'm trying to finish up some of their products. But yeah, I'm definitely enjoying this more, and it does work well mixed in with a tinted moisturizer also. Alrighty, let me show you my 3 empties. I did finish a concealer. This is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. My color is C3. I really do like this one. I took the stopper out. The stopper comes out pretty easily out of these. I have finished several of these in the past, and I like it. It is a light coverage concealer though. It did work well mixed with the Colourpop one because it did lighten that one up a little bit, so I was able to use them both on the under eye. Yeah, this is definitely light coverage, so I often use this just kind of like for a more everyday look. When I'm wearing more dramatic eye makeup like today, I like more full coverage on my under eyes. So then I will sometimes mix this in with a fuller coverage concealer, and it just makes it a little bit more creamy and hydrating. So this is very nice, and I was excited to see that Target in my area is now carrying Makeup Revolution, and they do sell this. So I would repurchase it actually. I have plenty of other concealers, so I won't be repurchasing it anytime soon. But I was pretty excited to see Revolution in Target. Speaking of concealer, I finished another one. I'm pretty excited that I'm getting my concealer number down. If you saw my makeup inventory at the beginning of the year, I kind of amassed a lot of concealer last year, which is a little bit silly. I do like to have some variety in concealer, but I'm happy to be using some up. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and I really like this one actually. I would repurchase this. This is definitely hydrating and it is full coverage. The color I bought though is too light. So I have the color Fair Warm. So this mixed in with the Colourpop worked very, very nicely. That is how I used this up. And yeah, so I just need to figure out the proper shade to get in this. I also took the stopper out of that one. So yeah, this is only $6. I think it is very nice. My under eyes are very, very dry. So I like a hydrating concealer on my under eyes, and this was great. So we'll see eventually, you know, if I get to buying more concealer, I'll have to figure out what the right shade for me would be for that one. And last up for the empties, I did finish this Becca Primer. This is the First Light Priming Filter. I did scrape this out. I took the little wand on the pump inside and just kind of moved that around and scraped the rest out. This is a very nice primer. This is $39, but I did buy this at the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty last year. I'm kind of hoping they'll put this in another Ulta 21 Days of Beauty at some point because I do enjoy this. I mean, I would pay the $39, but knowing I could get it 50% off again, I'd much prefer to do that. This is kind of hydrating and smoothing in one. I don't know, it's just really flattering on the face. I really have enjoyed using this. I have also mixed this in with other primers and it works very nicely for that. Yeah, this is a great product and I really, really enjoyed it. Since I finished 2 of the concealers and the Becca Primer, I am rolling in 3 new products and they are all going to be lip products. I mentioned in a few other videos that I found 3 lipsticks that expired a few weeks ago, so I threw them out. And I am just trying not to buy lip products for a very long time. I kind of started that about 6 months ago and I've hardly bought any lip products since like mid last year, which is very, very exciting. And I'm definitely proud of myself for sticking to that. I just want to use up as many as possible. And unfortunately, a lot of my lip products are from 2018 and 2019 because that's when I bought most of them. So I do think more are gonna go bad. Is what it is, lessons learned. So I'm gonna try to pan as many lip products as possible. The first one that I've picked to put in this project is the Clarins Lip Oil. This is kind of more of a lip treatment, but I have been keeping this in with my lip glosses and in my makeup inventory. I do include this as a lip gloss. And I have worn this either just as a lip treatment or I have put it on top of lipstick as a lip gloss. So it kind of works for both. And it's very, very nice. I will say I did get this in PR, but I would repurchase this. This is the one in Honey. Oh, it's kind of sticky. I wonder if this is leaking a little bit, but yeah, this is very, very nice, smooth lip oil. I do like lip oils. I will say my lips are super dry. So for me, this is a great product. That's how much I have left, but I will say this applicator is very, very large. Oops. Okay. I'm spilling it. As you can see, it does go down a little bit more when you take out this giant wand. So yeah, definitely want to use up some lip products. And I have picked 2 more lip products. Next up is this liquid lipstick, which I tried to pan last year. I obviously did not finish it, but I want to finish it. I'm at the point where I have to scrape the sides. So this is the Kylie liquid lipstick in Bare. This is the lipstick I'm wearing today. I've used this a lot lately. And yeah, as you can see, I'm kind of scraping at the sides to get more product out. I actually really do like this liquid lipstick. I wear it with either a tube lipstick on top or a lip gloss. And also I have started wearing lip products under my mask now. Not lip gloss though. I will say that does not work. But I have found that if I put on either tube lipstick, lip liner, liquid lipstick, or a combination of any of those 3, and then just blot it a little bit, it actually barely smudges, which is awesome. So I have been using this pretty much on a daily basis lately. Therefore, I really do hope that I could finally finish this because this is getting a little bit older. I bought this in 2019, I think. Yeah, 2019. It still seems perfectly fine. But yeah, like I said, my lip products, they're getting old. I'm sure more are going to expire, unfortunately, but is what it is. Obviously, I don't need that many lipsticks in my collection. I really think for me, ideally, like 10 lipsticks would be fine. That would be enough color variety for me. So that's a big goal for me, to really, really pan some lip products. And the last one that I picked is this gloss. This is from McGrath Labs. This is Bronze Divinity. I love this gloss. I've talked about it so much. I talked about it in my yearly favorites from last year and lots of other favorites videos. And I am wearing this gloss today with that Kylie lipstick and then a little bit of another lipstick as well. I really do love layering lip products. So I thought that I had used up more of this than I apparently have, but there's not a lot in here. I think there's only 0.17 fluid ounces. So, I mean, it still looks like it's pretty full, but I do think that this applicator takes up a lot of space. So I don't know, we'll see if it settles a bit more without it. I don't know. We'll see. This is something I will say. So last year I just started reapplying lip gloss at home all the time instead of lip balm to use up some lip glosses, which worked out very, very well. But because this is so expensive, I don't know that I want to do that. I know that seems silly. Maybe I will. But I have been savoring this a little bit. I really try not to do that. I try not to save my makeup products because they go bad and I really should just be using them and getting my money's worth. But occasionally with higher end products, I will still do that where I'm kind of afraid to use it up. And this has been one of those glosses for me. This is definitely my favorite color that I've tried from McGrath, other than the Divine Rose. I have Divine Rose and a mini, and I love that one too. They're probably my two favorite colors that I have purchased from her line. But I really should use this up because I did buy this March of last year. So it is getting close to 1 year old. Therefore, you know, I do not want the high-end stuff like this going bad, so I'm going to try to use this up. That is it for this Project Pan update. I am very happy to have 3 empties, and I'm excited to be rolling in lip products because, like I said, I really want to get going on the lip products and use those up because, yeah, I know more will go bad, so I'm just trying to use as many as I can before that happens. Check out my Project Pan playlist if you want to see my other Project Pans, and then I will also link the playlist for this project and the creators in the description box. Check it out. And if you still want to join in, you can at any time. Anybody is invited. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.